Well, with the group that Brazil have, I would look out for Gabriel Jesus, who, he lost his place in the Brazil team after the World Cup, and the coach kind of regretted not dropping him during the World Cup. But he's forced his way back in, and the fact that Roberto Firmino of Liverpool was tied up with the Champions League final really worked in the favour of Gabriel Jesus, who he's used that opportunity to re-establish himself. He scored 5 goals in Brazil's last 3 games, so I think he is an interesting bet for the top scorer thing, because the group doesn't look particularly difficult. And Bolivia are I think, away from the extreme altitude of La Paz. They're the weakest of the 10 South American nations, and they're usually served up to the hosts on the opening evening as a kind of sacrificial dish. They do have quite a good track record of holding the hosts to a draw. I'd be very surprised if they can do that to Brazil on Friday night. But you never know how the nerves are going to affect Brazil. But now with that group, you would think that there will be opportunities there for Gabriel Jesus to be in the market, to be top scorer. Maybe from Uruguay as well. On Uruguay's group, it doesn't look that strong on paper. So you've got Suarez. Certainly Suarez is the leader of the pack, and Cavani as well. As a surprise packet, well, I'm not even sure he's going to start, but I think he has a big part to play in this tournament, and that's Duvan Zapata of Colombia. Has had a terrific club season with Atalanta in Italy, has just scored his first international goal for Colombia, and he's looking like a real beast. So I wonder about him as well, although it's not clear that he's going to start. And I would be tempted, if I was a Colombia coach, I would be tempted to start him ahead of Falcao Garcia. But as a surprise packet, maybe have a look at Duvan Zapata. As another surprise packet, perhaps have a look at Richarlison, who's had a wonderful year for Brazil. Got in the side, plays mainly wide on the right, but cutting in towards the penalty area, consistently offering a threat towards the opposing goal. So he could be a player to look out for as well.